What's up agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're going to mess around with a skill damage build that allows you to run and gun. We're at Grand Washington Hotel. It's uninvaded, not for any particular reason. I'm just wanting to mix it up a little bit. And we're going to see how the build works out. I have got modifiers on. It seems I have got modifiers on. So that's it. We'll take them off after this section then, because I don't really want them on for this. We're going to use one skill in this section as well because there's only a few enemies. So I think. Can't really remember. Oh no, it's small. Let's get them all out then. So let's just turn them modifiers off. GG's if you caught the build, you pausers. Collect these up. If you managed to catch the build during that snippet, then let me know in the comments down below. That'd be interesting. I saw it tickle. Really the idea is this with this build is that, you know, you'll shoot your gun. But the skills do a fantastic distraction. Allowing us to shoot our gun, you know. As you can see, it's just super easy. And we're only going to get more and more powerful as we collect up our tokens. We've not done a token collector build for a little while. We'll complete this section here and then we'll hop to the build. As well, you can put your skills away from you a little bit as well. That sometimes helps. Because the enemies will focus on your them. This is the Nemesis boss, wasn't it? It's that long ago since I did it. And if you do feel like you're in trouble as well, you can just kind of like sit and chill and let the skills do the work until that heat, you know, comes off you. As you can see, you know, we're doing some decent damage. We're on a skill build here, you know. We're cracking out nearly 600k crit. Skills putting in the work on the boss for me.
Confirming that Puck is down.
Yeah, Puck is down. Confirmed. That's right, money. Let's see what he dropped for us. And we didn't even max the build out, so we didn't even collect enough tokens to max the damage. So you've got, you know, more damage as you would have progressed through the mission. We got to just under halfway. We're at halfway now when we collect these ones. Alright, so let me show you what it is that we are doing. I've had this build in my repertoire for a long time now. It's really nice. And it is a tier 6 build. But as you can see, we also have 3 reds in there as well. And then you might be saying, Tickle, it only says 4 here. But if you look at the drone, you can see here, it has 6 skill tiers, which is really nice. Meaning if you chose to run a shield, if you didn't want to use this, you could run a shield and, you know, just the striker drone and things like that you're going to have a powerful shield as well. It's really nice. And you don't really feel the negative effects of glass cannon with this. You're doing a lot of damage, but you don't really feel that negative effect of glass cannon because the shield, you know, not the shield, the skills are taking all the heat, right? So like I said, if you do feel like you're getting a little bit of heat, you can just kind of duck and, you know, just wait for that heat to disappear. Just manage it appropriately and you will still do a lot of damage. Now, there's nothing saying that you cannot run Obliterate with this. You could run Obliterate with this if you really wanted to. You could run Spotter if you was going to run a gun that supported the linked laser pointer. I'm not sure the PDR does now. The PDR doesn't, because it doesn't have an underbarrel attachment. So you couldn't use the test subject for perfectly in sync either, but you could use a regular gun that supports the linked laser pointer and put in sync on that as well if you wanted to, like an M1A or you know, Police M4 or something like that. But I would probably just recommend to using the capacitor. The capacitor is just really good. Get damage target out of cover on it, and as well, because of the yellow cores that you've got, we're going to get some extra weapon damage as well, which is really nice. And before I go through it, and you think, Tickle, this is hybrid, what are you doing? this isn't going to work. That's rubbish. Look at the stats. I've got almost 60% critical hit chance and 99% critical hit damage on a full yellow tier 6 skill build. So I'm getting all the damage from a skill build, plus I'm actually doing some okay damage with my gun as well. Like, it's no slouch, this build. It's really, really good. And it's probably the definition of a hybrid in this game that is the best hybrid that I've seen, or one of the best. They're a little bit open now compared to what they used to be, but it's really good. Running the memento makes sense here because we get a blue core, we get a yellow core, and we get a red core. So it's really nice. And with a crit chance mod in it, and obviously we're going to get the different weapon bonuses because we've got all the cores in there as well. You know, we've got one blue core, which is not the best, but we're going to get weapon damage and we're going to get extra skill efficiency as well. Then we're going to use 2-piece Brazos, because 2-piece Brazos will get us a skill tier and skill haste. So we've got weapon damage, skill damage, critical hit damage, and crit chance on the mask. Then we're using the Picaro's holster. Unfortunately, my Picaro's holster has got the appropriate value. Some people are very lucky. They've still got 15% weapon damage ones. Let's wait and see what happens with that. But you want it rolled to skill tier, crit chance, crit damage. And obviously now you can see right off the rip. So we're getting 2 skill tiers from this, you know, from the 2-piece bonus. 1 from the technician here as well. 1 from this here as well. And then just 2 on the actual gear here on these 2, making it, you know, a 6th tier. And then we're going to use 3-piece Empress. Unfortunately, the skill efficiency is taking a 2% dip from the recent patch, but it's still very, very good. Skill health, skill damage, and skill efficiency. Skill efficiency is like weapon handling for skills. It's got everything wrapped in it. You know, it's got skill damage, it's got skill haste, all wrapped up into one. But we've got skill tier, skill damage, crit chance, and crit chance with glass cannon, giving us 25% extra amp damage on our skills and on gun bullets. Then with the gloves, we've got crit damage and skill damage. And then with the knees, skill damage, critical hit, chance. And it's not terrible to put together because obviously skill, you know, skill tier is really easy. We don't have to, it's not like the armor or the weapon where we've got a percentage we have to deal with. So it's really, really easy to put together. And then just, you know, whichever skills you want. I think assault drone is kind of, the striker drone is kind of a given. It just does a lot of work in being a decoy and damage and all the rest of it. But then the next skill here is totally up to you. And this build still works really well, and it's a lot of fun as well if you want to, you know, take it into a legendary or whatever else you can do. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you are running down below in the comments, or if there's anything you want me to check out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.